Hello everybody. So today I'm going to be doing a bit of a different video. Rather than a toy review, I'm going to be showing you how to do a little craft, or more than a craft, this is an art technique. So this is called positive negative paper cutting. It's also known as negative positive collage, and it's very easy to do, and it takes only a couple of materials. So what you're going to need is 2 pieces of construction paper of different colors. They should specifically be colors that look nice together. Like for example, this green and this nice purplish pink color. And then you're going to need a scissors, a little bit of glue. You can use wet glue by Elmer's, but honestly the stick is just a little bit neater and it works just as well. And then some tape. So the first thing you're going to do is take the 2 pieces of paper and line them up perfectly. So you see how even they are? And so one color on one side, one color on the other side. And you're going to fold them over like so. And then just crease them in the center. Okay? There you go. Then you're going to open it up and you see there's a crease both sides. So the next thing you're going to do is take the scissors and you're going to cut the paper down the center of the crease. Let's see if I can get this on camera. So just like that, and just go as evenly as you can down the center. There we go. So now you're going to have 4 pieces of paper. You're going to have 2 purple, 2 green. So what you're going to do now is take the purple and the green, one of each, and you're going to want to put those together. So what you're going to do is lay them down, decide which way you want to be the back, and then you're going to turn them over and line them up, overlapping them slightly, like this. Then you're going to take your tape and you're going to tape them just like so, and you definitely want to tape them pretty well. So the tape can be kind of tricky to master, just like this, and it doesn't need to be anything pretty or perfect. This is going to be the back of the paper, so you see. And then just to make sure it stays, a nice little touch sometimes is to make a little X with the tape. So this will just make sure it stays, right? And then you turn it over and you have one side purple, one side green. And now it's about, together they're about the size of an average piece of construction paper. So you're gonna put this aside and then you're gonna go back to your 2 blank pieces of paper. Now, you're going to align them up just like you did when they were full pieces. So you got one side green, one side purple. And then what you're going to want to do is draw some shapes. And you can take a pen or a pencil and physically draw the shapes on if you wish. The other thing you can do is simply get a shape in your head. So for example, let's say you want to make a circle. You could either draw a circle or, trace the circle very exactly and then cut it out. Or you could just do what I'm going to do, because my piece is going to be kind of abstract, and just freehand it. So using both, keeping the pages together, so one side purple, one side green, you're going to start to cut. And I find whenever you're making circles, the best thing to do is just cut them out like this. And even if it looks really, really rough at first, that's fine, because guess what? You can take your time after the fact and really cut it very clean and exactly. And the other thing about a lot of these pieces of art, when you make them, especially because I do a lot of abstract art, you might not necessarily want a perfect circle. You might actually kind of like a circle that has a little bit of imperfection, because sometimes I can draw the eye to it more. So you see, look, there's scraps everywhere. But you see why I cut it like this? One side green, one side purple. Because once you cut like that, you automatically get 2 shapes of a different color by only cutting once. It's much easier than, cutting out a green piece and then trying to cut out a purple piece exactly the same way. If you do it in this way, you get 2 pieces at one go. Okay? So let's just make some other shapes now. So using the same paper, you just can cut, let's say we're going to cut a square or a rectangle. Let's do a rectangle. And it can be kind of a wonky rectangle. You see, look, see the way it's got kind of an oblong, I guess you would say, edge there? That's fine. And you have 2 of them. And then what you could even do is decide to create another shape. So let's do it this time like a triangle. I'll make it kind of a weird shaped triangle. And then we'll fold it over. Get it out of the way. And let's just cut something else out of the middle here, just for the fun of it. So you see? There we go. And cut that down. Then we get 2 little triangles by default. And look what we have here. We have 2 kind of abstractly shaped triangles with holes in the center. So what you can do now, get your piece of paper, and then let's arrange something. So let's make this look as abstract and fun as we want. The key is to make sure that you put all the green pieces on the purple background and all the purple pieces on the green background. And you also want to make sure that it's a mirror effect. So you want to put the green facing the purple. And it would be the same thing. So I could put purple here, green here. And then we could take these boxes, put one here, one here. And then we could go ahead and do an effect like that. Now you see how cool that looks? So then the last thing to do, if you like the way that your piece came out, you like the way that that looks, you take the glue and cap it, and then just roll it onto the back, and then you press down. And you're going to want to do the same thing with all of these shapes until every piece is sticking. And normally I would say that if you're going to do this project, you know, with older kids or adults, you can definitely use a stronger glue. You can go ahead and use like a crazy glue, like the brush on crazy glue. But if you're going to do this project with small children, it is much, much better to use this this Elmer's glue. Either wet Elmer's glue, although that will kind of dampen the paper sometimes, and it can make the paper sort of kind of crinkle a little bit under the wetness of it, so you're better off sometimes just using the stickers. But the Elmer's glue is very safe. It's great for all ages. So if you're doing this project with little kids, highly, 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 I recommend the Elmer's glue. All right, there we go. You see? And then there's my... Okay, so you see? It almost looks like a person. I just realized that. They almost look like people staring down at like a bag or a suitcase, you see? They're almost like this is like a suitcase or something, or a picture maybe, and they're just looking down at it. And then there you go. Your piece is complete. And all you would have to do is sign it. So this is a very simple project to do. It takes very, very few materials, and you can be finished with it in under 10 minutes or under 5 minutes even, or you can do it very detailed, and it can take a very long time. Like I have done professional artwork in this style, professional collage type of artwork in this style, I should say, that has sometimes taken me days to complete. I mean, totals of like 15, 16 hours, because I've done it so detailed. But this is just a very simple example of how easily you can make a piece of positive negative or negative positive, however you want to say it, collage. And it's great for any age. That's the other thing I really love about this. You can do this as an adult. You can do this as a child. You could do this with kids as young as like 2 or 3. And, you know, obviously adults to seniors will be able to do this. And you can just let your imagination go and have a lot of fun with it. So, yeah, really easy, really inexpensive, and I really like the effect. It comes out very nice. And, of course, 2 colors is the most basic way to do it, but you can absolutely use 4 colors if you want. And, you know, make like you could do like all red and green on this side, and then all, you know, blue and yellow on this side, and then you would have blue and yellow elements, and then blue and green elements, so, or yellow and green elements. So when you add more colors, it gets a little bit more complex, but this is the easiest, simplest way to do it. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and please let me know if you decide to make some negative, positive collages. All right, thank you for watching.